Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. So welcome back all my boar buddies and my piggy pals. Hope you're doing okay. Let's find out, shall we? As we shuffle these up and down, move them all around and pick 3 out for you guys this week. Let's see what we've got. Let's move them up and down. Let's stop. Let's see. Let's stop about there. Yeah. And we're going to take that one from the bottom. We're going to take that one from the middle. We're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we got a black, white, black. The two negatives there sandwiching a positive. The negatives are outnumbering the positive, but as I've always said before, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibilities of those cards when we flip them over. Let's see what we've got. The black dog coming in there to offer its line of protection, to give you a defensive almost. You're on the defensive, but not unjustifiably. Not unjustifiably. You are on your you're on your defensive because of reasons that are personal to you. And you sincerely wished it wasn't like this. You really do wish that it wasn't like this. Now the dog and the pig, not massive conflict, no real clashes or issues here. There will be a good compatibility. Unfortunately, what we're seeing is that dog stepping up to protect you from something. You're protecting yourself from something emotional, something that is maybe to do with a romantic interest or something that is close to you. There's not a lot of talking going on though. Communication isn't great. You're kind of biting your tongue. You're holding back. Like I say, you're in that defensive place. Is it because you're unwilling to listen? Is that where communication issues are arising? As I say, it's not unjustified. I feel that there is a justification for it. But are you reluctant to engage out of principle, out of pride? Is it something that is too personal, where it's not even a case of compromising now on behavior or approach? You're just done. Is that the case? Maybe some sort of romantic interest has come to an end, or relationship has come to an end. Maybe there's been a little bit of a hiccup there, perhaps. There's definitely some sort of pursuit in happiness, a pursuit for pleasure, a pursuit for something new. There's a pursuit of wanting to get away from the old and move on to the new. But to do that, you've got to go through the hell and high water, hence the defensive. It definitely has something to do with emotional conflict, because we've got that snake there. Not only is that your direct conflict, it's also a card that is attached to emotional attachments or emotional things. So if we have a heavy connection with someone, intimate relationship with someone, or a sort of, romantic interest in someone, if that hasn't been returned or, isn't felt by that particular person, it may be a matter of pride now, where your pride is damaged, your ego is bruised, your principles are there because you don't want to get hurt any more than you already have done, perhaps. Or maybe it is a relationship not based around rejection, but one that has now just come to a natural end. And if that's the case, then I'm afraid, my lovely piggy pals, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. And that snake is a possessive creature. It wraps around and it holds on with, tenacity and jealousy and possessiveness. And that is your complete opposite. You are opposite to that. You are not the type of person to hang on to things that don't belong to you. And I feel that's where that white snakes come in, and not necessarily a black snake, because the white snake is you letting go. It's you realizing that you've held on for too long. It's you realizing that you're in this position where you're not valued. So you need to move on from it. You need to move on from it, and you need to find your own way Otherwise, you are going to end up miserable, for want of a better word. And even that could be the exact word I mean, miserable. Yeah, I think right now that that romantic interest, it's come to an end, and you may now feel more like strangers rather than that intimate couple that you were, or even close friend, that you had. You know, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that. They've now become strangers. You have now become strangers to them, or with them, or for them, or you know, it's just not. It's just not working out. It's not working out, or it didn't work out. I don't know. I don't know if this was on you, because your attitude is a more take it or leave it kind of attitude. And I don't think maybe this is something that you kind of got all upset and got your knickers in a twist about. It's definitely something or someone getting all uppity that is definitely affecting you. Whether that is you or not, it is definitely going to affect you. And as it does affect you, your approach, your reaction, how you respond, that's going to define what happens next. You're going to stay in that defensive place, because even that snake is a defensive one. Those two are very defensive. The snake and the dog can be incredibly defensive. Not offensive, not on the attack, not out to entrap you, but just out on that defensive. And that's how I feel you are. You're on the defensive. You are moving into this negative though. Black dragon. There's your offense. There's your attack. There's more conflict. Now, luckily, the dragon is more compatible for you than the snake is, so that is a good sign. However, unfortunately, that dragon is still in that place of negativity. So I am seeing some kind of friendship or some sort of difference or lack of commitment somewhere, a lack of loyalty, a lack of something that has created this conflict. And now you're standing your ground, and you have to stand your ground, I'm afraid. You have no choice here. You have to. I mean, okay, you could ignore them. You could have that take it or leave it approach. You're not egotistical. You're not pompous. You're not, you know, that type of person. You're quite a humble person, in fact. And you can be very humbling towards others. But right now, this does not need you to be humble. This is about vanquishing enemies and not making friends. This is about vanquishing enemies. This is about holding your space. This is about holding your own. This is about standing your ground. This is about you doing what you need to do to look after you, to look out for you, to be there for you, to hold it together for you. You can't allow other people or this particular person to dictate how it is for you. What you're going through and how you feel and how you respond to it, and all the things that will in some ways make themselves known, even in the negative or the positive. All of this stuff you need to embrace. It's yours to embrace. Other people dictating to you to say that you've got to do this, or you've got to own up to this, or you need to take responsibility for this. These people are just denying accountability for themselves. You need to make sure that you are taking accountability for what is your responsibility, but do not be over encumbered by other people and what they feel you should be carrying. So yeah, stand your ground. It is justified. Let it go. Move on. Move on and prosper, my lovely pig people. Move on and prosper. And we'll find out how you get on with that, won't we? Next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the rat. So if you're interested in what those guys are up to, I'll see you in a video over there next. If not, no worries. I'll just see you in a video for the pig peoples once again next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.